Ladies and gentlemen, it is a riddle interwoven with a conundrum and all packaged inside something that seems like it might even be inexplicable. Very, very interesting stuff. I don't usually talk about things that are speculative, but this one caught my attention. Another submission by one of our great subscribers. The CHRONOSCOPE, ladies and gentlemen. Is it a hoax or is it hidden history? Yes, enigma was the word I was looking for, Lucas. Thank you very much. I was trying to make sure that I didn't go on with an echo, so thank you for filling in the gap in my vocabulary. We may or may not be off, but at 11 o'clock, you can go to mojo50.com and hear my interview recorded earlier today with the one, the only Rocky Stucci, the emotional meatball. Shut up. Great show. Look forward to seeing it or hearing it. It's not a see, it's a hear. Sterling over in Osaka, nice to see you. So I got this email that said, look into this thing called the CHRONOSCOPE. And it was a woman allegedly named Charlotte Kepler, allegedly from Ireland, allegedly, that developed a device allegedly that could see into the past, allegedly, and stolen, kidnapped by the Nazis, guy with a hook, caught in the machine, electrocuted, blown up, she's hanged. It's a very, very weird story. And everything within me says it is a hoax, a mockumentary, but yet something crawling somewhere within the inside of my cranium says, and we have the throwback to the GTA days today on, something tells me that it's at least worth discussing. Ashley Gypsy in the house, Scott Severini, Tracy Dyer, Cynthia L., Q Anon, Lucas Lundquist, Becca, Truly Smart, it's been a minute, Mac Remembrance, Beth Roper, Renewed in Christ. Well, God bless you. Lucas Lundquist, Nigel Worsley, Kathy Emma, Insightful Soul, Katie Atkinson, Stacy Wilkie, Rich Federline, Life for Learning, David Fernandez, Mazden Brooks, West Coast in the house. Nice to see you, my brother, Angel Ralph. So here's the story. Back in the 30s, there's a lady who is a self-taught scientist, a devotee of Tesla technology. And that's the thing about it, Maria Bakos. Of all the things that I've heard of and all the things that I've seen mentioned and all the things I've seen on YouTube and all the things that I hear bandied about, I've never heard the word chronoscope in my life. I never heard one thing about this, and this is why it has tweaked my attention. How could something like this, there was a little, looks like a mockumentary made about it in 2009, but that was 9 years ago, almost 10 years ago. How in the world could it have remained so unheard of, so under the radar? I mean, I'm coming to you deep from a hidden location, deep in flyover country. I'm under the radar, but over the top. And so is this story, ladies and gentlemen. So this Irish female scientist, devotee of Tesla, she discovers that time waves coming from the stars and time waves in general from the past are very slow moving waves comparatively to other waves. She allegedly invents a device that can track and measure these waves and can render visual images of said waves on a rudimentary screen. So allegedly she builds this device and she can point it at in certain places and she can pick up these slow moving time waves and can actually render photos or videos and photos of the past. And then to make it even curiouser, just when I was about to dismiss Miss Kepler, there's also word of a priest named Brunet who came up with a device called the CHRONOVISOR. So it would be completely unthinkable for a man to usurp the work of a woman and try to take credit for it because she was a woman and he was a man. And after all, we know that girls are not that smart. So that could never happen. And then he supposedly, with her technology, obviously, saw Napoleon Bonaparte give a speech, saw the production of an ancient Greek tragedy. Crazy stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And the story goes that she was kidnapped by the Nazis because they wanted it to prove their heritage and probably to help them in their quest for world domination. And predictably, her device proves that they're wrong, and they get mad, and one of their guys gets upset, gets killed by it, and she gets executed by them. So that seems very, very fantastical. But as someone just said in the chat room, and it passed me by, I'll try to see if I can get back and see who it was. The Nazis were very much all over anything that seemed to be of supernatural, insightful soul, nice time, or nice to see you catching me for the first time. But sorry. But I don't know. It just seems to me it has the ring of something that could be true and hidden. It has the ring of something that might have been an actual technology, and yet it is being completely and totally hushed. Because how could anything like this? Yeah, I mean, it's a great story. Now, you see it in science fiction, but what a great story. And we've never heard a peep about it. I don't know if any of you in the chat room have ever heard of it. With Tesla involved, it could be true. It was definitely Tesla technology. I don't know if anyone has heard of it. I don't see anybody in the chat room that says, oh, yeah, I've heard of that. And this is probably the most informed chat room on YouTube. So I'm very surprised as I scroll through. No one has heard about what is it called again? The chronoscope. No one's heard about the chronoscope. No one's heard about the chronovisor. And it's just very, very interesting to me. It just puts a little crawly thing in the back of my head. There's an awful lot of people that would and still are making up stories, but you never know. Just look at the stories of the Templars and their hidden jewels, says April. I've heard of a chronosphere, says Nigel. I'm surprised Mark Centerstain's never heard of the chronoscope. Marsden Brooks has never heard of it. Scott says he's heard of both. So I don't really know what to think. As I think about it, and as I ponder it, there's no doubt, ladies and gentlemen, that time is made up of waves. And it doesn't seem to be beyond, he has heard a chronosphere, but not a chronoscope, Nigel has. I have it's very much within my belief that we could find a machine that could measure time waves. And if you could measure time waves, you should be able to render some type of imagery with it. So did Charlotte Kepler invent a chronoscope? Did Father Brunet, yes, he was Catholic, invent a chronovisor? Did Father Brunet steal Miss Kepler's chronoscope? I don't know, but it's very, very interesting. Very, very something worth pondering. And I hope that some of you will feel the urge to pick up the trail and maybe take a look and study it and see if you can find anything. It is very, very interesting and very, very powerful to me because I just wonder, it just seems to have that little ring of truth that makes me wonder if it is suppressed technology. Because, wow, could you imagine if we could see into the past? And of course, if time is all with us at the same time, both past, present, and future, then couldn't we also point the chronoscope and read the future? Because the future's already here. We just haven't found a way to look at it yet in the frequency and the vibration that we're in. And of course, the question is, if you could look at the future, if you could look at your future, would you? I'm not sure what I would do. If you could look into the past, would you? Yeah, I'd probably look into the past. I definitely would. I'd like to see that. I'd like to experience that. It reminds me of the Star Trek episode, The Guardian of Forever. I am the guardian of forever. And it is a big round thing you could jump through and go back into history at any point. The famous show where William Shatner fell in love with Joan Collins, Edith Keeler. So very classic Star Trek there for you. Project Looking Glass is coming up in the chat room. Nigel says, yes, definitely. I guess he would go into actually, this is a Marine cover, not an Army one, but it's from the GTA, the Gospel Truth Army. What's the matter with you? And I don't know if I would or not, Nigel. I really don't know if I would. So that's pretty much all I got. I'm wondering, I'm pondering, somebody's talking about people being photographed at the Gettysburg Address. I've seen that. That was very interesting. I don't know if I buy it, but I don't know that I don't buy it. Very powerful, very interesting. And boy, I just don't know. I just don't know. Would a criminal have a leg to stand on if the past were transparent? Would a criminal be convicted wrongly if you could actually look into the past? Lady Ann says there's a technology elite. We will look back in our past and realize we're in the dark ages of technology that we know of now. Nigel says he would look into the past, but not sure about the future. Mason says Jesus was a time traveler. I tend to agree with that. I really do. I remember the show Quantum Leap. Maybe they were trying to tell us something. Time traveling is definitely interesting. Of course, Sliders, that was another great time travel episode. But, you know, it always seemed like they can always go back in time, but they can never get back to where they started from. And that's my contention. If you go to other times, there's so many variations, so many fluctuations. How could you ever get back to where you left from? And if you did get back to where you left from, would it still be the same place you left from? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Who knows? Then, of course, there's the whole time-space continuum thing. And wow, time slippage. Thought is a form of time travel. Who knows? I'm in Central Time Zone right now. Many of you are watching in Pacific Time. Many of you are watching like Mazda. Many of you are watching in Eastern Time. Is that time travel? And then, of course, we get to the documentary Hot Tub Time Machine. That was certainly scientific. Outlanders, yep. Tie a bit of string to the doorknob. That would help. We can speed up or we can slow down time. Yes, I certainly think we can. I think we can step outside of time and space. But wow. Did this lady from Ireland invent a machine that could see into the past? Did this priest, I guess from France, invent or steal technology and use it to look into the past? Blaine Bond says we're already traveling at the speed of light. That's some interesting speculation. Og Talese can speak to time jumps. Well, we're working with Og to get him on the channel right now on The Last Stand. Macabre Menace. I heard time traveling to the past will dump you in different timelines. Yep. I have not asked the rods. I probably should. No to the past, because any teeny tiny thing you did could alter the future. Now, there's a Star Trek advocate right there. If you went anywhere but the present, haven't you already changed the timeline? Wayne says it's the best and most accurate, meaningless. I don't know, Twisted, if it's meaningless or not. How could it be meaningless to be able to see into the past? How could it be meaningless to be able to see into the future? I would have to wonder about that. I think there might be a pair of rods within reach. Give me just 1 second. I'm checking. I'm looking. I don't think they are. They must have been spirited away somewhere. Huh. Oh. Look at this. The rods have returned, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long time since we've seen the rods. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. The rods. Jeff is wearing pants. Yes, absolutely. So, what do we ask the rods? We ask the rods if a chronoscope has ever been invented. Oh, Tracy, you're reading my mail. Tracy's in my head. As I was coming out of sleep, I was thinking about something about the Mandela effect, about us manifesting our own Mandela effects. And here's Tracy Dyer saying the same thing. I missed that note, but you know what I mean. So let's just ask, rods, please show me no. Rods, please show me yes. All right. Are there two big dogs in this vicinity? Yes. Okay. So has a chronoscope been invented? Ooh, it says yes. Was a chronovisor invented? Yes. Was the chronovisor stolen? Was the chronovisor a stolen chronoscope? Sort of, yes. It looks like the technology was probably stolen. Twisted 420, in the words of Rocky Stucci, shut up. I am a veteran. I will wear it if I want to wear it. If you don't want to see it, leave. Is Twisted 420 pissing me off? Yes, absolutely. Are we dousing? Yes, we are. I know my future. It's far from boring, says Crystal MacArthur. Does Crystal MacArthur really know her future? Yes. All righty. Jackie G's pendulum says that a chronoscope was invented. Did Father Brunet steal the chronoscope from Charlotte Kepler? Yes. I don't know what else to ask. Oh, that's a good one. Has the scope been used to change time in our present? No. Is the Mandela effect due to manifesting? No answer. Ooh, is the chronoscope at the Vatican? Yes, the chronoscope is at the Vatican. Boy, that's interesting. The chronoscope is at the Vatican. That I could very, very easily believe. That the chronoscope is at the Vatican. We talked about the Vatican today on the Rocky Stucci show, Rocky Stucci Situation Room, which you can listen to in 10 minutes if I can get out of here. Are we time traveling right now? Yes. Is time travel possible physically? Ooh, they say no. Is travel to the past physically possible? Rods say no, not really. Is travel to the future physically possible? Rod say, no, not really. Did Rocky and Jeff have one hell of a show today? Oh, yeah. Rocky Stucci, emotional meatball in the house. Shut up, Rocky. Forget about it. But yes, in 9 minutes, you can go to mojo50.com and go listen to the Rocky Stucci's Situation Room. And it is a great show. Absolutely. Is Star Trek real? These damn things don't work. Of course, it said Star Trek isn't real. It's been a while for the rods. And this one always comes up. What a surprise. Twisted wants to know. Is the Earth flat? Negative. What else we got? Hit me with them. Hit me with them. Jenny Ward says, LOL. Or you can search Mojo50 on iHeartRadio. Can a timeline be changed unphysically? Ooh, a strong yes. That's interesting. Are we headed into a plasma field? No answer. It's been a long time since I've been on. Glad to see the rods. Hey, me too. It's official. It's flat. Ha, ha, ha. Rocky Stucci, hashtag shut up. Will there be a pole shift soon? No, very hard. No, I agree. Is Planet X real? No. Is the globe stacked dimensions? No. Is Kentucky Fried Chicken really finger-licking good? No. Was there ever a time when Kentucky Chicken was truly finger-licking good? Yes. Is Jeff also going to whistleblow the Quran? No, because Jeff doesn't know anything about the Quran. You can't be a whistleblower unless you know what you're talking about. It's just like Edward Snowden. He was a CIA whistleblower or an NSA whistleblower because he worked for them. I am a Christian whistleblower because I used to be a Christian preacher. Is the earth a globe? Yes or no? Is the earth a globe? Yes. Can we travel spiritually to the past or future? Yes, we can. I've done it. Is that more remote viewing than time travel? They say yes. Interesting. Interesting. Popeyes. Exactly why I love your truth. Thanks. Oh, this is a good one. Buzz Vessel says, are we chipped already? Yes, sort of. Michael Murphy wants to know, does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes. I'm not sure what Mazdan means, but are we in the days of conversion? Yes. Will Scotty be reincarnated again? No. KFC is nasty these days. I don't even know if it's KFC. I don't know if it's KF chicken, though. I just don't know what that was or is now. Did the ancient Egyptians time travel? No answer. Will we have an EMP attack? No. Are there reptiles? Of course there's reptiles. I see them every day. Are we actually ascending? No, I like that. Will America be invaded? No. Did the great sign in heaven occur? God, come out of my face. Of course it didn't. Will Jeff or Rex go on Unirock? Will Jeff or Rex go on Unirock? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I like this one. Is there really a sun simulator? No, there's not a sun simulator. I've been telling you that. Will the Patriots win the Super Bowl? Too early to tell. Is there a Giza-sized pyramid in Alaska? It doesn't want to say, huh? I don't want to ask this. Are magic mushrooms good for the soul? Not going to answer. Shut up, Mark. Will we get full disclosure in our lifetime? Yes. Unirock is a YouTube content creator. I've always felt he should get Rex. Oh, okay. Are you sure? Am I sure? No, I guess I'm not. Let's see. Do we have a portal by the sun? Is the sun a portal? Yes, I believe it is too. Is the moon hollow? No answer. Is the moon made of cream cheese? No. Was 9/11 a hoax? Yes. Oh, here we go. Did we really land on the moon? Yes. Is free energy achievable? Yes. Is Jesus returning soon? Hell no, but I hear Jesus is down at the wall trying to get in, so he may be on his way back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've only got 3 minutes until Rocky Suchi's Situation Room on, what is it again? I forgot what it is. Something 5.0. What is it? Oh, I can't remember. Rocky, help me out. I forgot the name of the place. Mojo 50. Mojo50.com. Do we have humans on Mars? Yes, sort of. Yeah, sort of. We got a situation room here. We do. We'll get. Is the Christ returning? No, he never left. Rocky, if you have a link, go ahead and throw it in. I'll take one more question. Let me find one more. No. September 23, great sign in heaven. Is that one of the stupidest things ever heard of? Yes. Putting them away. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had a good time. Look this up. See what you think about the chronoscope. See what you think about the what was the other one? Chronovisor. And you still have time to get over to mojo50.com and listen to the Situation Room with Rocky Stucci. Rocky Stucci's Situation Room. He had me on today, so it wasn't that great of a show, but I think it'd be nice for you to listen to it anyway. It was actually a very interesting show. One world, religion, the Vatican, all kinds of interesting stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you all over on mojo50.com. Remember, it's time to stop being unsophisticated. Time to get unindoctrinated. You're the last generation of real humans. Guide your own spirit. Be your own guru. Master your own ascension. We're the last generation of real humans, and we're heading over to mojo50.com.